Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning, about 11:15. And as I'm going to make a practice of doing, I'm going to be posting a video just prior to our class time. So you can plan to be able to check in at the beginning of our designated class time, watch the video, and kind of get started on some things so that you can make use of the class time that is scheduled. But just a reminder, we won't be officially meeting all together. I'm not expecting everyone to conference in for the entire class time. I will, however, be present in the chat room on our Canvas page. So I will make a practice of basically holding office hours sort of during our class time. I'll be present and have the chat function open if anyone wants to ask questions there. I think that'll be a more efficient way than having lots of different emails. Whereas the chat function, I believe, we'll learn. We'll see. I believe you'll be able to see each other's questions. So if you have something you don't mind being public, like a question that might benefit everyone, chat will be a place where I will kind of field those questions and comments there. So a couple things. First off, thank you for being patient and flexible and understanding. I know I've already gotten a couple questions about the first prompt and have been working through kind of some kinks with that. And so apologies if you tried to access it last night after I sent out that email. I made a few adjustments to it. So a few notes about that. Actually, before I go about that, let's say I do have some notes that I'm trying to work off of. First, things first, the schedule on the homepage of Canvas has been updated to reflect kind of our new situation. So I will keep that posted up to date, and we'll make note when I update it. Like right now you see it says like updated as of March 16th. So that's a good place to go if you're concerned about or confused about due dates and that kind of thing. Hopefully we'll get in sort of a rhythm where the due dates will be a little more predictable. You'll see that I have them sort of a pattern of things being due Wednesday night and Sunday night. That way we'll just kind of get in the habit. It doesn't correspond exactly with our class periods, but it'll just give us sort of a flow. So that's what you can predict for the most part. Modules. This is something I haven't used in the past. You're probably used to it for other classes, but I'm working on setting up modules for each of our kind of assignments, and that is going to be a good place to go to where some of this material will be organized for you. So there you'll see the first module that we have there is for prompt 1. I'm posting the links in there, the assignment, and any other resources that you may need for each of these. So you'll also notice that instead of like an assignment, your actual prompt assignment is a discussion post, which will then be graded as an assignment. So that also is something that I've changed a little bit, because I think having a public place to submit your assignments, then we can more easily, discuss those in an open forum. I think that'll just be better for our kind of sense of community to kind of mimic what our real class would be like. So I noticed some people have already started posting, and that's awesome. I've heard from a couple people they had trouble posting more than one image, but I troubleshooted a little bit this morning and have figured out the best way to do that is to embed your 3 images into your initial post. So there's a little icon that's like embed image. You click that, and then it'll give you the option to upload some images. You have to click on My Files, and then you'll have to upload those images from your computer into Canvas, and then it'll give you the option to select them. So you'll have to select one, and then embed another one, select the second one, exit out of it, embed the third one. So you're basically creating like a blog post where you should be able to embed your images. You can embed a video if you want to embed a video of yourself talking about it rather than writing. That's going to always be an option, at least for the time being, because I know sometimes it's easier just to talk it out. So embed your 3 videos, embed your write in your comment or upload a video, and make sure you also label those 3 images so we know which is which. And then once all those are in, those will be due tomorrow evening, just before midnight. So spend some time today, tomorrow working on those. And then as soon as those are in, you can start commenting on each other. So I would like for you to do at least 3 comments on different people's posts. And I'll be going in and commenting as well, just to kind of keep the conversation going. Do that, and that's not due until Sunday night. But that isn't your only homework before Sunday. I've also started another module called the Art Trip Research Project. More info on that is coming. I'll be posting that before your next class. But you can, if you're anxious to go ahead and get started on that, you can see that I've already made the assignments. I did this like random number generator thing so that those assignments were randomly generated, and you've each been assigned a city, or in some cases it's a state, but a place, a location, and then you can go ahead and watch the video for that city that's posted through the art assignment that's linked there. And then you'll be doing your research project kind of coming out of that place. So again, more info to come on that about what all I'll be asking you to do. But watching the video is the first step in that research, and I want you to also do that before Sunday evening. So a little thing you can work on. Checking my notes. That's most of it. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, I also added in a rubric, a screenshot of the rubric. I don't know if y'all are able to see my rubrics through Canvas the way I have them set up, so I just posted a screenshot there. That's a rubric for the prompt. And you'll see as you look at it, it's largely just participation stuff, but you are going to get credit for doing all the different things. So just keep track of that stuff and make sure you're posting by the deadlines and that kind of thing. And if there's any confusion about that, please reach out. Again, I'll be online in the chat room during our class period, and keeping an eye on email and messages and that kind of thing. Anything that you don't want people to see publicly, questions you have, whether about grades, things like that, feel free to reach out via the inbox, like Messenger or email. But it helps me keep things organized if you just do it directly through Canvas. Okay, this was way more than 5 minutes, but that's okay, because this is what we're doing instead of class today. So I'm going to post this and stay tuned. I'm going to be working on some more instructions for the research project coming up, so you can get thinking about that and get excited for some more prompts too. I hope you're having fun with the emotional furniture prompt. I'm enjoying seeing your images come through. All right, until next time, adios.